This is Dabu7, using some discernment here, going through some of the information that's being dropped out there pertaining to cyber warfare and what I believe is the next big event coming in the offing. I believe it's been hidden in plain sight in front of us. I also find it kind of interesting that an American mainstream outlet is dropping information on this, but they're not dropping it here. They released this in London. So what they're doing is they're citing all these different things, and they start talking about what happened in Atlanta. Maybe some of you guys don't remember. To refresh you, there was a cyber attack that struck Atlanta here recently, where it took all types of stuff off of line. The Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport was unable to connect to Wi-Fi. It is the busiest airport in the world. They also stayed at the exact same time, 700 miles away in Baltimore. An unrelated attack had hackers disable the computer system supporting emergency calls in that city. I don't buy that. And the fact that your alphabet gangs are trying to sell that to you, and your mainstream media is trying to sell that to you, should raise huge red flags. Tells me somebody knows more than what they're saying. Tells me the hand is involved. And this is throwing huge red flags up, ladies and gentlemen, that you better be paying attention to. Especially if this could be like the next 9/11 type of event coming around the corner. And it's going to deal with this grid. What was the first thing Trump did when he came in office? Oh, he gave DHS a ton of money. Do you know what that was for? One thing. Cyber attacks. It was to make sure that the feds and all of their infrastructure across the country that they're going to need was basically going to be usable. That they were not going to fall victim to a situation like you would see in the movie Armageddon. And their cyber operations or their command centers and all that are going to be up and running. And the only people that's going to be in the dark is going to be me and you, because he didn't give them money to rebuff all of our infrastructure, did he? No, he did not. Anyhow, they're talking about the potential for a huge event on our infrastructure because it's so crappy and all the money that's being spent is going other places. Nothing toward preparing us for such an event. And it just sets the stage to pull the carpet right out from underneath of us. Easily. If there's one thing here globally any country would want to do to this country to bring it to its knees, shut the lights out. Hit them with the cyber attack. You crumble the economy, the dollar, everything else just falls apart. Slowly bleeding out. Raise the prices of everything. Let the value of the dollar fall. Over time, it's just slowly going to milk out and bleed out everyone. Starve them out. And it could be a tactic that will be employed on the people. And some people are just not even going to see it coming. There's no way that some of these big-time cyber events are going down, especially one in Baltimore and one hitting Atlanta. Obviously organized. And they're going to come out and tell you that it's not related? Wow. Huge red flags. You better be paying attention. Tells me big things are in motion. You're talking like dry runs, small scale here, to see the effects and how things are going to get disrupted from things like this. And I talk about all the time how you should have a plan. All the time. Just put out a recent video on power consumption. I will continue to put out information and videos pertaining to this. It is key. Can't stress it enough. Above and beyond everything. You better have a plan, and you better put it in overdrive. This has been Dabu7. And this is Illuminati.